Vlogmas day 2, and last night between 8 and 10 o'clock I got 2 thumbs downs on my lighting decor between 8 and 9 p.m. One of the main questions I received about my vehicle decal is that does it work? Is it generating, like people noticing it, and does it generate calls, things of that nature? Yes, it's probably not your go-to. You could probably do without it, to be honest with you. But yes, it does work, kind of. So I would say is one of the things you most definitely want to be careful about is if you can look at my bumper here, they actually just replaced my bumper. A young lady actually hit me so hard that it did damage to the bumper. Thank goodness it was just the bumper and not the door. See how close the door is to it. So the thing about your vehicle decal is that it generates not just attention on the road, but it's kind of be negative attention. People do not pay attention to where they're driving. They're on their cell phone trying to log into the website, and they see the website name, or they're trying to read the lettering. Now, I tried to make it as simple as possible to not have so much lettering and so much weirdness and craziness going on. Very simple, some orange, some white, and the vehicle is black, so maybe just one main, like, background color, and then 2 colors. I wouldn't even call white a color. And then very simple lettering. There's 4 words: weddings, lighting, corporate event. That's it. Very simple, nothing flashy. But the telephone number is on the side too. And the same thing over here, it just says atlantamusicdj.com. That's it. You'll see that on the side as well too. Now, number one thing I'm constantly getting is I'm watching through my mirrors. I've never ever in my life had so many people tailgating me in my blind spot, and nearly 100% of them, that when they get into the blind spot, they're either coming really fast or going really slow. They're on the next lane over, doesn't matter which side they're on, and they either are really slow or really fast, like I said. But right in the blind spot they stop, or right next to the car they stop. And one thing they do is they're always on their cell phone looking at the name, making sure they're logging in. That's great, but the problem is they're just logging in. They're not going to call you. They're just interested in seeing stuff. They just want to be on their phone and go in to different sites and click on different things. They're more than likely not looking for a DJ or a wedding service or lighting or anything like that. They're just being they're being irresponsible. Okay, let's use that word. But nearly 100% of them that come to this blind spot, they stay there because they're trying to log in. Okay, and then what happens is they're swerving because they're not paying attention. I constantly get swervers in my blind spot, and when the car is driving fine and suddenly they're just kind of going, they're not paying attention. They're not. That's 100% of the time when I do get those people that stick right here in the blind spot or on the side. And on the side it's even worse because they're totally turning their head to look, right? And they're either swerving into me where I'm like, what the fuck, and I have to move out of the way, or they're swerving to the other place. There's constantly other people that they're interfering with, and they're honking at them. I constantly hear people honking at the irresponsible driver that's around my wrap, driving near my wrap, and being irresponsible. There's so many people on the road that are on their cell phones, and I have been bumped in my car. I have been bumped 3 times at a red light. Just bumped, just a bump. Why? Because they said, I was reading your decal, I'm sorry. What the fuck is there to read? It's very simple, atlantamusicdj.com. It's not that crazy. It's been about 3 years, so the little decal's coming off now. But that gives me the idea, now this is gonna come off. It's gotta go. It's coming off. And it's gonna come off within the next week or so. So it's this month it's coming off. Thank you for watching my Vlogmas for today. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and end you the Vlogmas today with this little message. Take care, and I wish you peace.
Every negative situation contains the possibility for something positive, an opportunity. It's how you look at it that matters. Your lack of resources can be an advantage, forcing you to be more inventive with the little that you have. Losing a battle can allow you to frame yourself as the sympathetic underdog. Do not let fears make you wait for a better moment or become conservative. If there are circumstances you cannot control, make the best of them. It's the ultimate alchemy to transform all such negatives into advantages and power.
Events in life are not negative or positive. They are completely neutral. The universe does not care about your fate. It is indifferent to the violence that may hit you or to death itself. Things merely happen to you. It is your mind that chooses to interpret them as negative or positive. And because you have layers of fear that dwell deep within you, your natural tendency is to interpret temporary obstacles in your path as something larger, setbacks and crises. Instead of becoming discouraged and depressed by any kind of downturn, you must see this as a wake-up call, a challenge that you will transform into an opportunity for power.
We are strong as shit. We're really fucking strong. We're just being sold that we're not, because there's a lot of money in telling us that we're not pretty enough, thin enough, smart enough, good enough. Fuck that. I want to tell you, you're the fucking best. Go do shit.
You care less what people think about you, and this paradoxically causes them to admire you. The negative publicity is turned around. You do not wait for things to get better. You seize this chance to prove yourself. Mentally framing a negative event as a blessing in disguise makes it easier for you to move forward. It is a kind of mental alchemy, transforming shit into sugar.
Deep practice. Deep practice means they're always putting themselves at the edge where they can fail. And if you do that all the time, you're going to fail. And then if you're smart, you'll learn from it. And what you learn from it makes you that much better. And also, you're going to experiment and you're going to find things most people won't do that just keep doing something, quote, perfectly or a way that seems to succeed. And I've spent 39 years doing deep practice. I also I really believe motive does matter.
We come to feel that we naturally deserve good things, that we have certain privileges due to us. You must adopt an attitude that is the opposite to how most people think and operate.
I prefer the pain. I love the climb. To me, the setback is exciting. I love when something goes wrong. It's where I shine the most.
When things are going well, that is precisely when you must be concerned and vigilant. You know it will not last, and you will not be caught unprepared. When things are going badly, that is when you are most encouraged and fearless.
Here, I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. Hi, cutie.